Hi, stamping friends. It's Marilyn here at Stamping Creations with Marilyn, coming to you from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to my Thursday evening Facebook Live. I have what I think is a really neat card, fun fold kind of thing to share with you tonight. So I'm going to turn you down to my desk very shortly, but before I do that, I have a few reminders. Today, September 30th, is the last day for Sale-A-Bration. If you've been holding off thinking, oh, I'll get that later, I'll do this later, please, please, please don't wait any longer, because some of the items are already sold out, and hopefully the ones that you've been waiting for are going to still be there when you place your order. So I do have a host code, which I'll show you, and it has been on my website, my newsletters and everything. So hello, Linda. I was just beginning to wonder if I was in the right place, so thank you for saying hello. And I'd like to ask anyone who's coming on to please say hello, tell me where you're from. And my question for tonight is to do with fall, because we're in that gorgeous season. Not so much the season after that I like the cold weather, but I really love fall. And today we took a drive out to the farm where I grew up, and there's a hilltop there when you're driving down towards our place. I'll still call it our place, it's not, but you know what I mean. And if you come up over the hill, you can see kind of a creek valley and whatever, and there's spruce trees which are green, and there's gorgeous, gorgeous colors. So I have a couple pictures of that, which I will share on my website and my Facebook page eventually, because they are beautiful, beautiful colors. And Dennis grew up out there as well. So we chatted about different people that lived in different places, and we drove down some roads we'd never been down, believe it or not. Kind of hard to believe, isn't it? So tell me, what is your favorite fall color? Whether it's the oranges of the leaves, and Orange Shirt Day today is a very special day in Canada, as you know. But other colors, there's reds, there are oranges, yellows, all mixed together, and they look beautiful when they're all together like that. So last day of Sale-A-Bration, I have Christmas Stamp-A-Stacks coming up, 2 more of them. I did one this last week, had a great time with the ladies that joined me. So get your registration in for those other 2, please. World Card Making Day on Saturday. Fellow demonstrator Faye and I have put together a couple of cards that we're going to demo for you on a Facebook Live, Zoom to Facebook Live. So if you're not doing anything around 2 o'clock on Saturday, 2 o'clock Alberta time, please be sure and join us. We'd love to have you there and have you commenting. And what else did I have on my list? Oh, newsletters. I do a newsletter, as most of you know, and if you have signed up for it, you will be getting our Christmas newsletter, or my weekly Christmas project information sheet, and it gives you instructions on how to make those projects. So hopefully you'll enjoy those. And if you haven't signed up for my newsletter, you can still, and you'll get 11 of them, because the first one went out this week, and I do not do back orders on the newsletters kind of thing. So hello, Karen and Karen, welcome, welcome. So please let me know where you're watching from and what you've been doing to enjoy the fall weather. So I'm going to flip the camera as soon as I find the right button here, and we'll see if I can get you down to the desktop. Other side of my room. And now to bring it a bit closer to where you can see my desktop. There it is. So as I said, last day to enjoy Sale-A-Bration, as well as, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I can see comments on here. There it is. Let me try that. Okay. Last day to join my team. I'd love to have you there. Hello, Gail. A couple of you on here I know are on my team or my Stamping Sisters, so you know how great it is to be part of the Stampin' Up world, community. For today yet, if you join as a demonstrator, you can pick any one of these bundles as a free gift from Stampin' Up. So it's a great, great deal. This $81.75, I do have that set, and I'm doing some of those in my Christmas card classes. So you can see pieces of them there if you join me for those classes. So I'd love to have you do that. The Sale-A-Bration catalog that's been out since the 3rd of August. Some great deals happening. Of course, that one is already gone. This paper is still available, I believe. I didn't check today because, like I said, I was out on a drive and it was great. So another stamp set, more paper, and this is for your $60 spending. The Peaceful Prints, the Counting Sheep stamp set, I believe, is still available, but the dies are already sold out. Textures and frames, lots of great samples happening, shared over the website there, or over the social media, I guess. Summer shadow dies that do go with the, where is it? Shaded Summer stamp set in the annual catalog. The Delicate Dahlias. And if you have an order of $375 or more, you automatically get this stamp set with the words, beautiful, beautiful phrases, and script, different there. And I've had my paper open so many times. These are the stamp sets that you get if you join as a demonstrator. Spend $135, pick $165 in product, and get this free stamp set. So not much better can happen with that. Great, great deals happening there. So welcome everyone. My 12 weeks of Christmas is going out each week to those in my newsletter, those who have signed up for my newsletter. You will automatically get it. You don't have to register for that. The mini catalog is still in effect till January 3rd. I'll learn that by the time it's over. Lots and lots of great deals in there. And of course, our annual catalog that we always have some great products in there. And lots of us have lots of those products, but there's always more we can use. My current host code, not for much longer, but that is as of tonight. And I think that's all the messages I have for you. Welcome, Catherine. Good to see you. Let me know what things are like where you are. I mentioned in the beginning I went for a drive today to, well, Dennis and I went to see the fall colors. And they are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors happening. We grew up west of Spruce Grove here on a farm. And I know that the leaves out there are always beautiful. So I just had to do that today, whether I was ready for tonight or not. So bear with me as I get through this project with you. So tonight, let me know if there's any questions. I do have a number of ladies on here who, of course, can answer questions as well as I can. But I will go back and answer any questions you have that I miss while I'm doing the video. And also don't feel I'm not appreciative of you if I don't comment on yours. I've heard that Facebook puts you in jail if you comment on everything. So I don't want to do that. I still want to be able to come and share things with you because we have this great community where we can share and communicate with each other, even if it's not live, as we like to call it. But we like to keep coming back, so I'd hate to miss out on that. So this is the card I'm going to show you, called a corner fold card. You've probably seen it, but I thought today, actually the one I looked at, Rachel Tessman did, and I want to give her credit for sharing with me, or with everybody. And I thought I've got a little bit of this Halloween paper left, and I have 3 little ones that I like to send Halloween cards to, grandchildren. So I figured it was a great chance. So I'll show you more of these after, but this is the one that we're going to create tonight. I've used the skeletons. So it comes together quite simple, quite easily. I'll just try and move that. Hello, Donna. Welcome. I've started with our usual 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4, you know the drill, 4 1/4. I was to say, what is that number? So I'm going to make my crease. Great reminder to see this card. Yes, I thought the same thing, Karen, but there's a couple of tricks that she had today when I was watching the video that she did. And I thought, wow, that's neat. I have to share that with everyone. So you'll notice on the card, I've got this designer paper here, and it also appears over here. And I thought, wow, that is really, really tricky. So what she did, so like I say, it's not totally my design by any means. It is something that I followed on a YouTube by Rachel Tessman. And, you know, I take this Facebook Live when I'm done with it. I put it on my YouTube channel. Others see it there. That's what's so great about Stampin' Up! Is the sharing that we all do, and so willingly to share what we have. So this particular one, I've got the haunted houses, I guess, with the black. I've used the black background because it sets it off most. And the only downside is when I go to show you the cutting, it's a little bit hard to see on the black. But first of all, I'm going to take a piece of designer paper that is 5 1/4 by 4 and put glue all over it, which I don't normally do. I normally only do the edges. Reason being that when you cut it, you want it still to be stuck to that corner. Whoa. And you could have used that side up. It's got the skeletons like my little cutout there. But I'm going to glue that on, try and get it straight. And I like to do my burnishing from the back. If you've watched me before, you know that. So that my hands don't end up smearing the ink if there's ink on there already. Those are my other pieces. But the other thing that she did that I thought was exceptional, the corner cutout is 3 inches. And when you have, that one's kind of damaged, when you have the Post-it notes, they're 3 inches. I didn't double check that, but yes, they are. And I happen to have lots of these. So what she did, and I will do the same for you, she put it right on the corner to give you the visual that what you want to do is cut at 3 inches, and you're going to leave 5/8 of an inch here and 5/8 of an inch here. Hello, Diana. Welcome. So you want to cut from 3 inches to the 5/8 and from 3 inches to the 5/8. Now I am going to take that off. You could leave it on there, but just to give you the visual. So here, I want to start, no, just a sec. Which way do I want to start? I'll start this way. With the 3 inches there. So I'm going to start with my trimmer at 3 inches. I'm going to put the blade down here. And I'm going to hold it up. I've put a piece of white paper behind the markings so that you can see them. So hopefully that makes sense. But I can't do the cutting when I'm holding it up there. So I'm going to go from the 3 inches back to the 5/8, which is, the half is here. So 5/8 would be, that's 3/4 actually, so a little bit farther than that. So as long as you've got it the same on each piece. Then I'm going to turn this way for 3 inches and start it where my cut is, which I can see, and I'm sure you can't. And I want to come this way and leave, I've got half and another 1/4. So maybe I've got more than 5/8 of an inch. And hopefully, whoops, not quite, I've got my square cut out of there. And it should be that exactly. And just so you know, if you forget to put the designer paper on, and that's what happened in her video, was she did the cut first, then she put the designer paper on and cut it again, and it worked fine. So it's just that Post-it note is a great way to make sure and to see the visual part of it. So Now it's got me curious to know how far I did actually go there. It is just over half an inch. And that one is, yeah, just over half an inch as well. So then, all I need to do is make sure that it's folding here, and you flip it over. And there is your fold for the card. And inside is your paper going the wrong direction, but that's okay. At least it's colorful on the inside. So the rest of it is kind of straightforward. I'm going to use my bone folder to give the creases a good fold. I am going to glue that piece down because I want it to stay, and for that I am going to only glue on these edges. My glue bottle is getting down to the bottom again. So what have you been creating for World Card Making Day? I'm sure most of you have heard of it. I did mention that Faye and I are having a Zoom to Facebook to share with you that day. Just a fun, we've got a couple cards. We've actually already, we have a group, Facebook group, and we have posted the dimensions and a picture of what we're going to make. So if you want to create along with us, we'd love to have you there. And like I say, it's going to be a fun commemorative of World Card Making Day. And we ask that all of you who do take part with us to mail your card to someone. And this is something that Rachel did in her video as well, that I don't often do. How many of you do? Use dimensionals on your designer paper. I really like the looks of it. So I've done that on these, and those other two cards I made are the ones for two of the grandkids, and this will be the third one. So they should all be happy that they've got there individual looking cards, because they're all individuals, of course. And I do have one with kind of a pink on it for the granddaughter, and then the two boys love the haunting and the ghosts and that kind of thing. So that's, and the stamping, I did use Happy Haunting out of this set. It's Banner Year. It's got words for lots of different seasons, and all these little stamps that go with all the different seasons as well. But I thought for this one I would still use some of the paper, because look at, this is all I have left. There's hardly any pieces. But the other thing that that she did, and I'm wondering, I am going to put it on there, but kind of bugging me that those houses are going the wrong direction. Guess I should have looked at that, but I'm just going to put that on. And there is my Halloween card. Now, certainly you could put some sparkles on it if you wanted. I have a card to show you that I got in the mail, and I kept it specifically with the envelope and how it arrived here, because it shows how you can save those rhinestones and whatever if you put them on before you mail them, and they're kind of poking through the envelope. So yes, I realize this is different than most times, because usually the card I make, I am going to give to you, one of you who comments, because I put your names all in the wheel of drawing. But sorry, these are going to my grandkids, and I do have enough that I will make another one to send to whoever wins that spinning wheel. So like I said, this is the one I did tonight. And for some reason, it looks a little cockeyed, but maybe not. So the paper goes a little bit different. This one is for our granddaughter, and it's got the pink shade. So I used the black on there and then the black, so it doesn't matter which way it goes there. And to do the the design on the inside, I used one of the punches because I didn't want to fussy cut that one. But when it came to this one with the ghosts, isn't that a cute little treat bag? And I did fussy cut that one out. So many options as to what you can do. And I can envision some Christmas things happening, whatever. So let me know which one you like. I do love seeing your comments, love having them on there. And I will share some swaps that I got. I know that a lot of you like seeing the kind of cards that we get in the mail. Our team does a card swap each month where we sign up on by the 15th and then we mail it by the end of the month, and that really works out well, and it's whoever wants to. There's no pressure to do that. But it's great to get happy mail, as I tell my hubby when I pick up the mail. I got happy mail, I got happy mail. And so this is the card I got. It came in an envelope with the envelope decorated, which I know lots of you the other day in our Christmas card class, one of the comments was that I can't do an envelope that's not dressed, meaning they can't do it without having designer paper or stamping on it. So, and it came with this, just a layer of cardstock on it, but look at how it protected these embellishments. You can see that by putting it through the mail, it did, hello Barbara, welcome. It did protect them from going through the envelope. So let me know where you're watching from and what your favorite color, fall color is what I'm doing today. I love these colors, but they scream spring at me just because they're lighter. But great use of the tags, of the die cut, the coloring. That's from the Color and Contour package. So, and these little, and I don't remember what they're called, but they're gorgeous, aren't they? You see how sparkly they are? So that was a card I received. One that I did in our Friday Zoom with friends, and I just love this paper. Oh, look at that. I have the same kind of embellishment on there. Different paper, but isn't this neat? Look at it, opens this way, and I've lost the, oh, I know, I took it somewhere else. I used it somewhere else. It's made for a gift card in here. And actually during the class, let me see if I can find something. Let's use this because it's finished, and we also decided in the class that you could put a note in it. You could put, actually it would probably hold like a small package of tea maybe, somewhere along there. Give me some other ideas. Hello, Susan, welcome. And it's just a different format. Normally your card would open this way, but I really love how this comes together and works for a gift card holder. And then another swap done with some of the, what's it called, splattering, where you take the marker and just splatter your ink on it. And this is the Dahlia set from the Sale-A-Bration that is still available today, I believe. And another one, this one is done with double embossing, and I'm holding it so that hopefully you can see it. I can see it in my camera, so I'm hoping that you can see it there. It's done with the wood grain here, and then run through again with the thank you folder just through this part. And the thank you and hello come as a set, and they are the 3-inch ones, so they're only this wide. So just a great use of embossing folders and the die cut leaves and whatever with that. So those are my cards. I don't see any questions that I haven't answered yet, but please put them in there if you do come across them even later. I go back a number of times during the week to look at all your comments, and I thank you. I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you commenting. And I will certainly answer whatever's there. So again, your name, once you comment, not each time you comment, but if your name is on there, I will put your name in a draw. And this is the card that I made last week. If you haven't seen how to do that, it's still on my, my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. And I'm going to draw for the winner for that now. And I just noticed I don't have a white inside, but you will get a white. You have to write on something, right? So let's see. I will go to my wheel of winning as soon as I figure out where it is. I have updated my iOS, my operating system on my phone and my iPad, and I'm still learning where things are. They change things around on us again. But anyway, thank you again for coming. Hello, Glenda. If you're just joining now, which I assume you are because I'm seeing your name, please, you can certainly go back and watch how we made this card. So there are the names. I have 14 of you commented last week, and I'm going to hit the button, and don't have any sound on there because otherwise you'd get double sound back this direction. So the winner is Kathleen. Congratulations, Kathleen. I will be looking for your address, and I will get that off to you in the mail before too long. So, like I say, glad you're here. Glad you came to join me. Short and sweet, but I love making these cards, and I will do one that will be off to you, whoever the winner is, next week. Thanks again, and take care.